Welcome back, eh? This is the Canadian Silver Seeker, and I hope you guys are having another great day like I am. I just got back from actually unexpected trip. I seen something on Kijiji. It was super cheap price, and I figured I would go and pick it up. So what did I pick up? Well, as you know, I collect silver dollars. I do have a small collection of nickel silver dollars, and I don't have all of the Canadian nickel silver dollars between 1968 and 1986, because that's when they made the nickel silver dollars in Canada here. But I had a few of them in my set from being a previous collector as a kid, and I picked a few of them up for basically face value there in a previous video. And again, today I picked some up and I did not pay much over face. Basically, a guy had 11 of them and he was selling them for $15 for 11 silver dollars, which is basically $1.36 something. Basically $1.36 or $1.37 per coin, so only 36 or 37 cents premium. I figured I would pick them up because there was a few that I didn't have. So what did I get? Well, I ended up getting 4 that I did not have before. They're all commemorative, and I was able to swap out one other from my collection there. So what I have in front of us is mostly the commemorative ones. I do have some regular silver nickel dollars or nickel silver dollars in the background there, the Voyager ones. So that's the 1986, the last year that they made that. And that would be the non-commemorative, obviously, because it's got the Voyager on it for the most part. That is the truth. There is one exception to that, and that would be the 1972. The 1972 has the Voyager on it. This is a 50% silver dollar. It also has a version, a nickel silver dollar with the Voyager on it, and this one was a commemorative of the Voyager silver dollar, I believe. And so yeah, I don't have the nickel silver dollar of that, but you can always tell them by their size, the nickel silver dollar. So if you have the nickel silver dollar and you have the non-nickel silver dollar, you just put the nickel silver dollar over top of the silver dollar and you will see that there will be edges of the silver dollar poking out, because the nickel silver dollar is actually smaller, no content of silver in that, and in this would be 50% silver. So just a way to tell. But yeah, 72, that is going to have a commemorative 72 in silver, and then a non-commemorative, I guess, would be the regular Voyager without the silver. I guess you could look at it that way. So yeah, what else did I get here? I thought there was a few things that were very interesting. Let's take a look here. Well, I guess we'll start from the left since I was already over there. We got the 1973 here. This is the silver dollar. This is the only one. There's a commemorative Prince Edward Island silver dollar, a nickel silver dollar. I'll put a picture up of it. It's the only commemorative nickel silver dollar that I do not have in the set. I have all the rest of them, and we'll go over them in front of us here. So I thought that was kind of interesting. And like I say, there is about 4 or 5 silver dollars just in the regular nickel version that I do not have with the Voyager. As you can see, we went from 86 there to 83, so there's an 85 and I believe an 84. And yeah, what else is there? I do have a list here. There's an 84, an 81, 85 that I need to get, 76... 72, 69, and a 68. So I do need a few of them, but they're not something that I would pay normally a lot for them. Like, I'm not looking to get shiny, fancy ones. I've got one shiny one here, and that is a 1977. Very, very good condition. All the rest are just in kind of circulated condition, and I'm fine with that. Like I say, this is more just because I saw it. It was a very, very low premium, so I figured I'd pick it up. And yeah, so 1986, that was the last year. There is a silver dollar one that's a commemorative, that's 50% silver. That's in my collection I already had. But this one I thought was unique. I had never seen this before. This is a 1911 to 1986 Blairmore silver dollar. And this is the commemorating the Crow's Nest Pass. So this is not actually, as you can see, a Royal Canadian Mint silver dollar or a Canadian $1 coin. This is actually just a community coin. It says valid in participating communities. Expires October 31st. I can't even read that. Oh, there we go. It looked like some zeros to me. I'm so blind. 1986. So for a very short period of time, I guess, you could have this and you could take it into some stores in BC, in this surrounding community, and get yourself some value for it. So I thought that was cool. I'm very familiar with the Crow's Nest Pass in BC, and I thought, hey, that would be cool to add to my collection. So that was one that I definitely saw and knew that I didn't have, and so I picked that up. This one I already had. This is a 1984, I believe. Commemorative, yep, 1984 commemorative, 1534, 1984. Jacques Cartier. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I'm not French. Yeah, that is a interesting silver dollar. It's got a double date on it, 84 on the front and an 84 on the back. That is one of the commemorating years. In 84, that is the nickel silver dollar. All of them on the stands here are nickel silver dollars, whereas the ones in front would be the actual commemorative silver dollar of that year. This is the 84, and that's 50% silver, like all of them in front of us here. 1982 also had one here. I had this one previously in my collection, and that is 1867 to the 1982 Confederation and Constitution coin. And that's got a double date, looks like, too. Very interesting. Like I said, had that in my collection before. And some of these I have, like, the double date, so they come with a set there. That one would add 82 and another 82 there. And then sometimes they come with a set where they have one commemorative and then another commemorative as well. So the silver dollar commemorative and then the nickel silver dollar commemorative. And there's actually an interesting one coming up here that I didn't know. So this one here, this is one that I got in the exchange or the purchase today, and I thought this one was really cool. This is a centennial dollar, Century Saskatoon, 1982 to 1882. And as you can see, this one is also not a Royal Canadian Mint or a Canadian actual coin. This one is just a community coin like the BC one. I'm also very familiar with Saskatoon, so I thought that was very cool. And that was another reason I picked up this particular purchase today for $1.36. Can't complain about that. Definitely interesting to add something to my collection like that. Here's one. I had this one. I just didn't actually realize. I think I maybe realized before. But if you have a 1974 Canadian silver dollar, you gotta watch, because it could be the 50% silver one, or it could be a nickel silver dollar. They did not release a Voyager silver dollar this year. They just had a set of two commemoratives, and I thought that was interesting. I didn't realize until I actually looked at the set. And so yeah, if you have one of these, you gotta really pay attention, because they're basically identical, other than one is a little larger than the other and made of 50% silver. So very cool. I thought that was kind of cool, and thought I would share it with you guys. And like I say, there is no Voyager dollar in that particular year. There's a few of them that are like that. I believe 71 is like that. It doesn't have a Voyager. It just has 2 commemoratives. 73 is like that. 2 commemoratives, no Voyager. 74. 72, you could say there's 2 commemoratives because there's 2 Voyagers. But yeah, I just thought that was kind of interesting. And then there was 2 more that I got here, and I wasn't sure whether I had them until I went through my stuff, but I got a 1971 British Columbia nickel silver dollar, commemorative silver dollar. That one came for $1.36 or $1.37. Very cool to add that to my collection. And in 71 there was also a British Columbia commemorative. So 2 commemorative British Columbia ones, but as you can see, the picture on them is slightly different. So these ones are easier to tell apart than the 1974 Winnipeg one there. These ones are both British Columbia, but you can see they're 2 different seals there. This one's got, you know, a stag and a ram, and that one doesn't have that on the outside. It's got some flowers. It's got a crown, a lion on top. And yeah, this one, once again, 50% silver. This one, nickel silver dollar. And the last one that I got here in this set was the 1970 Manitoba commemorative nickel silver dollar for $1.36 or $1.37. Thought that was a heck of a deal. And yeah, now I only have one more commemorative to get. That is the 1973 Prince Edward Island, so I'll be kind of looking for that one. I'm definitely not going to be looking to pay more than $2 for it, but you never know, I might just find it at my coin store. I was already looking. There's some on eBay. They're very, very cheap, just, you know, different commemorative silver dollars. However, I'm not going to be paying any shipping to get them. Even the $2 shipping is more premium than I'd be willing to pay for these guys. But yeah, I was able to switch out one of these other ones for one in my set. I think it was 82 was slightly better than mine. But this also leaves me with a few silver dollars here that I have as doubles. We got a couple 86s. We got a 83 and an 82. We got a couple 80s. And then we got a couple commemorative, an 82 and an 84, I believe. And yeah, I figured, you know, since these were not very cheap and not very valuable to me and they're doubles, I will give them out. If you guys are interested in doing a mail exchange with the Canadian Silver Seeker, reach out to me and I will mail you one of these guys. I don't have any channel rounds or poker chips or stickers or anything, but hey, the Canadian Silver Seeker will send 8 lucky people a silver dollar in the mail. Non-tracked, it'll be the cheapest possible. So if you're across the world, probably not going to give it to you. But if you're in Canada or the United States, I can probably get you one of these really cheap in an envelope for a couple bucks. So hey, let me know. I would be happy to send one of these. If you are interested in a mail exchange with the Canadian Silver Seeker, I would be more than happy. Other than that, that's about it today. Thanks for listening to me ramble. Remember, it doesn't cost you a single piece of silver or gold to like and subscribe. You guys mean the world to me. Happy stacking, eh?